Alex here, everybody. Want to talk to you on this video, the 50 beliefs that I have found the really top earners from £100,000 a year, actually some of them exceeding over £1 million a year, the really top earners in sales, beliefs that they have. I've done a lot of research and study on this, recorded a lot of people and found out not what they say so much, but their behaviors, and track down what the beliefs are fundamental to them. There's 50, and you've got to have, really, if you want to be in that top 1% or 0.01%, really, have these 50. I'm going to read them out. You might like to stop the video at some point and make a note of the ones that you don't have, because they're the ones that you need to change. On another video, I will talk about how to change a belief. Very simple. One simple method is to actually list why the belief would be true, find out what belief you actually have got now in its place, attack that belief with evidence to the contrary, and just build up a paper so to convince your brain that this belief is true. That's a very simple methodology. There's more complex ones, but let's get straight to the 50. I've got them on a sheet here. You can also get them on successmovestraining.co.uk. But I want you to answer now and be really truthful. You might like to watch the video with a friend who answered them for you to find out do you actually have the same beliefs, or what percentage of the 50, double it, you've got the percentage, quite simply, and where you need to get to. But this is what the top performers believe in. Number one, my confidence is unshakable. Do you believe that for yourself? 2, I am committed to constant and never-ending improvement. 3, I am resourceful and have the ability to do whatever it takes to succeed. 4, I see problems as challenges and react to them positively. 5, I have tremendous confidence in my own talents and abilities. So some self-confidence there. 6, I control my results. Not anybody else, not anything else, I control my results. Do you believe that? 7, I am committed to excellence. 8, whatever my results are, I can improve them. 9, I am a do-it-now person and manage my time well. 10, I am eager to get into action as I wake up each day. Good one, number 10. Can you truthfully say every day you have that attitude, that belief to get you going through the day? Okay, so how far are you doing well on the 10 so far? Okay, let's go on. Number 11, I know exactly what I want to achieve. 12, I learn by my mistakes. I look at failure as feedback for improvement. Interesting one, that, because my studies and consultancy has shown that failure actually affects somebody's mood, gets them down, and makes the next calls really quite non-productive, because the whole voice tone and belief and confidence has gone. So I learn by my mistakes, number 12. 13, I control my emotional state, not external events. So quite a difficult one, that, because various things happen through a day that trigger us off. Are you in control of that? Number 14, I eat and drink healthily. Interesting one for the top billers. I have found that the plague of salespeople is the tensions, the ups and downs, the peaks and troughs, tends to lead to alcohol, drugs, cigarettes. You see them after a break running out all for a cigarette. No, the really top performers are strong, disciplined. And if you're strong and disciplined, you don't really have those weaknesses. 15, I exercise regularly and sleep well. Most of the people I've come to, they go to the gym, as I do, 4 or 5 times a week. Whatever it is you're doing, that's the sort of target you should have. 16, I nearly always have an abundance of energy. If you don't, there's something wrong. 17, I believe that whatever results somebody else can get, I can achieve too. 18, I love calling and look forward to telling new people about my business. 19, I set daily outcomes. 20, I respect my competitors and learn from them. 21, when I meet someone, I make my impression of them by how they come across, i.e. dress, body language, voice tone, rather than specific things they say. Interesting one, that. 22, I expect to win the business when I visit or call a client. 23, I'm constantly asking myself, what can I do to be a little bit better? I found as a sales trainer, most of the average people, oh, I've done sales training, I've read that book, I know it, I know it. Whereas the peak performers are constantly looking for more information and never believe that they've got it all. Interesting one. 24. I know how to use my physiology to control my state. This means body language, changing your body language, your posture, the way you walk to work, the speed you walk about. It actually changes your mind. The mind and body is totally linked. Do you really understand that and believe that to be true? 25. I vary my approach to each client. So many people have the same pitch to each client. It might be the same words, but you can deliver it in a different way, in a different tone that matches the reality of the person we're talking to. So do you believe that you do that? Halfway through, how are you doing out of 25? 26. If what I'm doing is not getting the desired result, I experiment and try alternatives. Against the grain for most people who like to stick into habitual ways of doing things, but feedback says, if it's not working, try something else. 27. I know that my confidence and passion in my business is so strong, it is contagious and itself convinces clients to use us. 28. I am not held back by a fear of rejection. We all know 99% of people in sales really are. And I spend a lot of my sales training dealing with helping people communicate with themselves rather than with prospects. And a fear of rejection is where you're communicating badly with yourselves. I'm doing a whole other video just on how to deal with the fear of rejection. 29. Any resource a competitor has is nothing compared to my creativity, ability, enthusiasm, and skill. Real strong belief there. 30. I can think of 30 benefits of a customer choosing my business. Think about it. Can you think of 30 why someone should choose yours? 31. I'm a confident speaker and presenter when the need arises. The belief there is if you're not, you can get a training course, read a book, get good at it. 32. If I make 10 unsuccessful calls in a row, it will not affect my confidence for call 11. That's a real mark of a winner, that one. 33. I rarely start sentences with I can't anything. 34. I know how to use questions to direct my own mental focus. Now, there are ways to ask questions and do that. Again, there's another video I'm doing if you needed help on that one. Let me know which ones you need help on. Send it to me and I'll get back to you. Right. I am an outstanding salesperson for my business, number 35. Do you believe that? 36. Belief in success is essential. Techniques only help. Interesting. 37. I can maintain enthusiasm and drive after a setback. There's that strength of character coming in again. 38. I am a really good listener and miss little. That listening skill is so often missed. If you look at all the sales books on Amazon and look at all the chapters, you won't find hardly anything on how to listen. And yet it's pretty key in sales. So those that can master listening and really pick up the information are key. I've run training courses and given presentations and then stopped and asked people to write down what I've just said, and they miss it. They distort it and generalize it, and they totally not got it. They might be not talking, but not talking is not the same as listening and taking it in. Okay, 39. I am confident that I can develop rapport with anybody. Again, clear techniques on that if you're a no. 40. If a potential client said that our competitors were offering a lower price, it wouldn't make me drop mine. 41. If I don't get it right at first, I will keep trying until I do. 42. We offer a much better overall deal than our competitors. 43. There is no such thing as a difficult customer. 44. Whatever obstacle I come up against, there is always a way through. I just have to find it. 45. I visualize a successful outcome before every sales call or visit. 46. I have a clear written business and sales plan and refer to it regularly. 47. I think of our competitors as coaches. 48. Whatever happens, there is always good news in it somewhere. 49. Our main competitors will never be as good as we are. 50. I can tell what sort of a mood someone is in just by the way they answer the telephone. Okay, so add them up. How many no's do you get? And that will give you, double it up. And the reciprocal of that is obviously your percentage of yeses, and you know exactly what you've got to work on to get those top beliefs. Now, this isn't my theory, this isn't academic, this is studying the top billers, what they believe in, and their behavior shows it rather than just what they say. So there it is, folks. If you want to get to be a top biller, those are the attitudes and beliefs you've got to start getting onto. Again, as usual, we have, I refer to successmoovetraining.co.uk that has these 50 on that website. And if you have any other questions or anything you want on future videos, email me at alex@successmoves.co.uk and I'll do what I can to help you succeed. So keep working on it, keep positive, keep determined to achieve your goals, never give up attitude, and I'll see you at the top. Progress and prosper and have a fantastic and successful day. Adios for now. Cheerio.